What's going on, guys? Here from Student Football Athlete, and today I'm presenting to you a session that is designed to help you improve your agility in football, help you to be lighter on your feet and move more efficiently in games in just 10 minutes. I suggest you doing this separately to your strength training day, preparing your bodies in various ways, having your pre-workout meal before attempting to do this session. Because although this is quick and uncomplicated, it is by no means easy to complete. The only equipment that I use in this session is the ball as a reference point. You can use a cone or your clothes or even your imagination if you want. Whatever your choice is, it doesn't affect the training session. There are 5 exercises in this training session and you're gonna do each of them twice and in intervals. Each repetition will take you 1 minute. So you have 5 exercises, do each of them twice in 1 minute. And you got yourself a 10-minute training session. The duration of work will depend on your fitness level. If you consider yourself to be a beginner, perform the exercise in 20 seconds and take 40 seconds off. Similarly, if you consider yourself to be an intermediate fitness level player, perform this exercise 30 seconds on and 30 seconds off. And if you're an advanced player, do them for 40 seconds and take 20 seconds off. Let's start with a very straightforward exercise. Is a horizontal back and forth. Move 2 steps forward and then 2 steps backwards using the ball as the middle point. This trains your acceleration and deceleration, which are essential movements in football. This is simple enough to do, but here's other few things to keep in mind. First, you need to control your breathing. Because this is the beginning of the session, we tend to forget that the majority of the session is ahead of us. So you may find that when you perform this, you don't focus on your breathing as much. That makes you tired quicker and it will affect the remainder of your training session, which is an undesirable thing because when you are more tired, you are less concentrated and you will get less out of your training session. Secondly, stay on your toes and pump your arms. This makes the movement more efficient and you should always train your body to be more efficient in its movements, because this will conserve your energy if you train your body to move more efficiently in all situations. Although you are preserving very little energy in each movement, but it starts to compound as the game goes on, and in the latter stages of the game, when everybody are tired, that is when your preserved energy comes into play, and that is when the value of this exercise starts to show. The second exercise is the lateral back and forth. Move laterally 2 steps to the left and then 2 steps to the right using the ball as the middle point. Lateral moving is an integral part of the game, but it doesn't have the attention or the credit it deserves. Lateral moving is especially useful when you need to peel off a defender, or when you need to move into or along the flank, or when you have to react to your teammates' pass. Moving laterally is more efficient than moving your whole body into that direction and then moving toward it, and then moving back to the original orientation of your body. So make sure you don't neglect this as other players do. The same thing applies. Focus on your breathing, move in coordination with your arms, and stay light on your toe, because if you don't, you run the risk of ankle or heel injury. The next one is the alternate arms and legs. This is very beneficial for your arms-leg coordination, because it requires you to move your arms and your leg simultaneously in the rhythm. This also helps you to sort your feet quicker, and the ability to sort your feet quicker is essential, because in football, a split second makes the difference between a winning or losing situation. If you can sort your feet quicker, you may be able to open up space and take a shot on goal. Or maybe you can put in a last-minute tackle to save your team from conceding a goal. All in all, even though this looks simple, but it's very beneficial. The fourth exercise is lateral hopping. This doesn't need much explanation technically, because this, in my opinion, is very straightforward to do, but it is not easy to do. I feel out of breath just by watching me doing this exercise. This forces your legs to work together in order to move laterally in such a speed and rhythm. It works your inner and outer quad differently depending on where you land, and you have to keep a good balance in order to do this exercise well. The fifth and final exercise, I really saved the best for last, or you may say I saved the worst for last, and it is the square moving. Create an imaginary square around the ball with horizontal and lateral movement. This is kind of the combination between exercise 1 and exercise 2, but it is so much more challenging, and this requires you to move efficiently in space in order to complete this exercise. Doing this at the end of the training session makes this brutally more challenging, like it isn't challenging enough in its own. And that concludes the training session. Give this a try and I promise you, you will see results in no time. In the meantime, if you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like, comment down below what you think after you have done this exercise, and subscribe for videos that will help you improve as an all-round football athlete. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.